An old case has now been revived against actor Darshan. The forest officials investigating the case have stated that they are ready to submit charge sheet. We are talking about the Karnataka Forest Department. They are ready to now submit the charge sheet against the actor in the previous case. Now, the Forest Department registered a case against Sandalwood actor Darshan and his wife Vijaya Lakshmi and farmhouse manager Nagaraj under Wildlife Protection Act for posing with a bar-headed goose, which is a migratory bird. The case was registered against actor under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, Schedule 2. The department had served a notice to the actor to produce documents if permission had been obtained to possess these migratory birds, and that case too has now been reignited. Actor Darshan continues to be in the spotlight. Remember, he was arrested last week in connection with the murder of Renukswamy in Bengaluru. Alongside him, his partner Pavitra Gowda was also detained as one of the suspects in the case. And that case now continuing. There's another case that has now been added to that list. It is alleged that Darshan and his partner Pavitra killed and murdered Renukswamy in Bengaluru. This was after the said person allegedly posted derogatory social media comments which may have led to the crime. My colleague Vajiullah joining us live on the show. Vaji, we now know that a fresh case, an old case, but basically has now been revived as a fresh case against, actor Darshan, a double whammy of sorts for him.
Well, the case particularly with regards to this new particular case is an old case actually with regards to the illegal possession of geese in his farmhouse. And in this particular case, the accused number one is Vijaya Lakshmi. Then the accused number two is the manager, and then comes Darshan in this particular case. This has been done by the forest department at a time when they were going for the arrest of Darshan. They found the geese there all over again, and it's not just the first. It's not the first time that such a case has been registered against Darshan. Darshan has had a similar case in the past also. He was given a warning, but there was no headway in the case. But after this particular case that has come out, where the death of Renukswamy has come to light, then these old cases of Darshan have also come forward. The other thing that we also know about Darshan is that there was another old case about Darshan where he had a tiger claw as a chain, which is also illegal in Karnataka, but a lot of actors and a lot of prominent people in the south wear that tiger claw as a part of their faith, is what they say. But yes, Darshan was also booked under the same thing. But this particular case is regarded with the illegal possession of geese and in the birds in his farmhouse.
All right, so that is an old case, of course, which has now been added to the murder charges of Renukswamy. Now, this case, of course, dates back to 2023. There is now an added case. There have been ongoing cases, of course, against Darshan as well. I want to understand from you now, with these cases being all piled on at the same time, going back to my first question, Vaji, it does look like a double whammy or a triple whammy for the actor who's already battling some very serious charges.
Well, yes, the actor Darshan, who's a very popular actor here in Karnataka, is right now facing a lot of allegations against him. A lot of the accused that have been arrested so far in this particular case have confessed to the crime, have pieced things together, but Darshan still remains not guilty as of now with regards to the case. But what we've seen so far is more than 30 people have been called in for questioning in this particular case, out of which 17 of them have been arrested, which also includes Darshan. It also includes the Chitradurga fan club president, who is believed to have bought Renukswamy from from Chitradurga to Bangalore. Then Pavan, another accomplice, his gym trainer, and a lot of other people who were a part of this particular gang, which involved bringing Renukswamy from Chitradurga to Bangalore, and then to taking him to a shed, from there beating him up, electrocuting him. So far, the post-mortem report of Renukswamy claims close to 34 cuts in his body, and there are a lot of places where the blood, there's blood clotting. and they've also seen signs of electric shocks that were given to Renukswamy. So it clearly gives you an indication of the torture that was given to him. The accused have also gone on to say that Darshan and Pavitra Gowda, the person who was getting all these obscene messages from Renukswamy, was also present in that shed. There are CCTV footage of Darshan's car entering, but Darshan claims that he was not there. There is still to prove, though the accused have claimed that yes, Pavitra Gowda was the first one to slap, and after that, everyone started beating him. Even Darshan had also beaten him, and he had also told those who were beating him that give him medicine, give him some food, and let him go. So all these things have come to light in this investigation. Recently, another actor had also been picked up, who goes by the name Chikkanna. It is believed
You know,
that
I want your reaction on that also, Vaji, because the Bengaluru police, we now know, has issued a notice to actor Chikkanna, who is a close friend of the actor Darshan. The police have now claimed that some of the suspects, along with Darshan, had gathered at the Stony Brooks Restro Bar in RR Nagar on 8th of June. They had partied, and before they left for the shed where Renukswamy was held captive, they hatched a conspiracy. Chikkanna was also present during the party. Now, Chikkanna was also present as the police carried out the inquest. The police are now investigating whether the conspiracy to murder Renukswamy was in fact hatched during that gathering in that restaurant bar. What do we know for sure? You know, Vaji, do we know that the entire plot was in fact hatched at the restaurant bar? That everybody, all those suspects, those 30 of whom have now been indicted, they gathered there before they actually went on to, you know, torture Renukswamy? What sort of conspiracy do we know of?
What we know so far is that these people had met at this resto bar few minutes before they went into the shed at RR Nagar where they were beating Renukswamy. Whether the plan of killing him was hatched there, or did they actually plan all this in that particular place, is something we still don't know. The police has to still clarify that. But from so far, from what we've learned from the investigation and what our sources have told us inside, what really happened could have been that after beating Renukswamy up, when Darshan left the place, that is when Darshan got a call that Renukswamy is dead. So they must have had another round of beating up, and that is when something must have gone wrong and must have hit Renukswamy in a very wrong place, and that could have resulted to his death. But all this will only come forward when the clear post-mortem report has come out. But as of now, with regards to Chikkanna clearly states that he was called for a dinner from by Darshan, and it's not the first time he's meeting him. They've met each other in the past. They're friends. He's a very good comedian in the Kannada film circuit. And they both are big actors here, so they know each other, is what he says, and he's always there to take part in the investigation as and when on. But what we know is the police now be taking him to that bar to piece together and see what was happening over there and what conversations they had. So we'll have to wait and watch on what comes out. But yes, every day is a new day, and a lot of bones are tumbling out of the closet when it comes to this particular case.
Absolutely. Does look like a lot of skeletons are tumbling out of that closet. Thank you very much, Vaji, for joining us. Remember, Chikkanna has now confirmed that he's cooperating with the police in the investigation. The police sources have also claimed that suspect had videographed Renukswamy apologizing on the phone. The police are on lookout for the victim's phone and believe it could be a key piece of evidence. Every day, new details coming out as far as that gruesome murder of 33-year-old Renukswamy is concerned. We'll keep bringing those updates for you here on News9 Live.